Ben, good start for the boys. Solid start to finish, it looked like.
Yeah, played great. They made a couple of really good doubles early to force us to some blanks. We had some good pressure on them early, and we knew they were going to play tough. We played them before, but our skipper there kind of ended off at the Briar where he did today. So he was riding the hot hand and really riding the energy of the crowd out there. Got us going. Had the goosebumps going a couple times, and that was awesome.
Where do you put that as career highlights, being able to play today?
Yeah, I mean, up there. Good crowd, and I saw a lot of familiar faces out there, which I was expecting to see. It was amazing, and yeah, we played great. So we're gonna have to get a little rest, come out with a lot of energy tonight. We got a tough team from Germany tonight. Hopefully, we can keep those good vibes going.
Just in terms of using these early games to get better as the tournament goes on, how important is it to get out to a fast start and learn the ice as quickly as possible, so that there's some. You guys have some really important games early in the day.
Yeah, unfortunately there isn't any non-important games. I wish there was a couple we could mail in, but that's the tough of these few tough games at the start. To figure out the ice is what we really gotta focus on. Once we get a handle on the ice, we kind of know how we need to throw it and kind of get our draw weight down and our hit weights, and then we can kind of manage some stones. And we did a really good job out there. That ice was awesome. If the ice makers can continue to do a good job like that, you're going to be in for a real good week of shot making from all of the teams.
Good to get that one out of the way, and 10 years apart, it's nice to get back on the ice wearing Team Canada colors.
Oh, it's fantastic. We were really excited, a little bit of excited nerves coming into this game, and I think as the building continued to fill up during practice and just before we got started, we all started to get goosebumps. Actually, Ben said it right after the Korean national anthem. He said, "This is giving me goosebumps," and awesome job by the guys. They played great in front of me. We settled in nicely. We got a deuce and a force and a three, and I think we were gripping the broom a little less tight from that point on, which was good.
How about the way the game started with all the blanks and stuff like that?
Yep.
Is it just a matter of getting a feel for the ice, stuff like that, getting what you want with?
Yeah, well, I think our objective going into that game was if our opponent threw it in the rings, we were going to try to waste an end and get a blank, assuming we had hammer, which we did. So we got hammer. We blanked the first end. After that, we did try to generate deuces, but it just didn't work out. We do want to put points on the scoreboard, so blanking all the ends isn't fun for us either, and I know that it's not super entertaining for the fans. So we do want to try to get points on the board, and we were able to do that later. And what was really nice was when we made a couple big shots finally later in the game, to hear the crowd kind of start to get into it and erupt a little bit. I think that makes us want to just make more shots for the fans and keep them going all week. So that was exciting.
How do you balance kind of being patient and letting the game still come to you and learning the ice while also trying to, we still have to win this game at some point and put up points?
Yeah, we need to really understand the entire week. Probably the word of the week, or one of the key words of the week, is patience. We got a lot of games we need to play, and certainly at the beginning of the week, we're doing a lot of work mapping the sheets, paths, understanding our stones. So that's okay. Patience is going to be one of our mantras for this week, and we did a good job of that today.